Hello everyone, welcome back to SC Gaming. I'm Steven, and today I've got another mobile game review for you. There's been a lot of talk about Wall Street and stocks as of late, so I figured it would be a prime time to capitalize on that trend. Yes, I make awful puns. If there were a means to invest in that, I can promise you'd be a millionaire in no time. So if you've played any free mobile games, I'm sure you've seen advertisements for either Adventure Capitalist or Adventure Communism or whatever that game is called. And I have to say and preface with, oddly enough, I can see exactly why someone may want to play this game. So I want to start in an area where it's very hard to just rate or comment about the game's quality. And that's in the controls and mechanics, because honestly, Adventure Capitalist is basically a cookie clicker with a very nice skin on it. So realistically, you won't find the controls or the mechanics difficult to grasp. You just have to have more strategy than time to learn everything. Now, to go on to the performance of the game, I don't feel it's really fair for me to rate this because I've played it across a Samsung Galaxy S20 FE and a Samsung Galaxy S21. Both of them are high-end phones, and they, of course, wouldn't have any issues running the game. It's not complicated, and I would dare to say the most intensive part of it is whenever you're running an advertisement, because otherwise it's just a ticker that's running and counting. Now, graphically, the game actually isn't really that bad. I find the style to be pretty appealing. I think the only way I can describe it is it's the art style of Adventure Capitalist. I'm not really sure what to liken it to, and it doesn't play a huge part in the game as is, so that's pretty passable. However, even with it just being a ticker, I don't think it would have much difficulty running on low-end phones. It's as lightweight as almost any game can get, short of Dwarf Fortress in terms of art style. Now to address the obvious and glaring in your face aspect of advertisements in this game. In a twist and departure from my review of Sushi Roll 3D, this game does offer opportunities for a lot of ads. However, in every single instance that I can recall, it is actually completely dependent on the choice of the player as to whether or not they see an advertisement. Now, I know this still sounds like I'm defending the role of ads in this game, because it is effectively either pay to play or watch advertisement to play, because both give you a distinct advantage in the game. Even though it's not truly competitive, which I have to give a little asterisk on there because with events it is, advertisements aren't actually something that detract from the playability of the game. In fact, I found myself consistently going and watching advertisements because of the bonuses they provide. Within the context of the game, it makes sense. You have these ads that can increase your revenue stream or your profits. And also appropriately, it ends up increasing the profits of the developers too. Call it strange, but I think this is the most appropriate inclusion of advertisements in a mobile game I've seen. However, it's still advertisements, and I can't really award it any points for how it utilizes it. I'll give them credit that at least it's up to the player whether or not that they see them. All that said, now is time for the final verdict on Adventure Capitalist. Honestly, I think it's kind of in the middle. If you're not a fan of games that incentivize you to watch ads or to buy items which will help you be able to play the game or give you an advantage while playing the game, this isn't the game for you. However, despite the framework around it, it's not really that bad. I actually found myself playing it and going on a binge during this event for roughly 2 days, and I did not find myself getting bored of it. Maybe it's the idea of counting numbers and seeing these constant increases in this imaginary profit, but it was entertaining. It was mindless, do nothing and turn off your brain type entertainment until you get to the events where you actually can earn bonuses and advantages without advertisements. You can reset after so long, and when you've made so much that you receive these angel investors, clever name, and they'll give you bonuses in terms of your profits as you rebuild the empire that you had. On the other hand, if you enjoy games that give you constant incentive to grow faster and farther, this game will be right up your alley. It's pretty good on that front. But even with those pluses, I can't fully recommend this to you. Because it's a free mobile game, it's still constantly trying to get and take your money, which I personally disagree with. I just can't say that it's really a bad game. So it's not cash or trash. I think it's just kinda meh. So let me know down below if you've played Adventure Capitalist and what your thoughts were on the game. So that'll do it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, a like and a subscription would be greatly appreciated. As always, I'm Steven, this has been SC Gaming, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then.